So in this video, we are going to talk about how to set up the project about the GLUT graphics for the C++. And to set up, first of all, we have to open the terminal, and just by opening the .sh file, we can find the command that we have to run. So we will run this command and install all the necessary things that we have to install. As I have already installed, so I am not going to install it again. So now I'm going to actually try to run this program. Uh, it's pretty simple that we have to write make, as there's a make file as we can see in the directory. But first of all, we have to go to the folder. So my folder is present on the desktop with folder name is test. So I have changed my directory to the folder of test. So now what I'm going to do is actually uh, run this make file. So in order to run the make file, we have to write make. This is going to search the make file in my directory and name exe file, which by which name we want. I'll write game, make game. So it will make different files in this folder. As we can see, there's a utility.o, and now it's making game.o, and there's a game binary. So in order to run this game binary, we have to actually uh, run this command, that is dot slash game, as we have named there. We have named the terminal binary executable as game. So we have game as well. So if we check the code, that there is a game.cpp where all the changes need to be done, and your code should be there, and you should, if so if I have to change this score from 0 to 1, what should I do? Actually, what we will do is just go down there and say we can change the int main, as normally we do in other C++ codes. We go and run our code in int main, but in this case we are not going to do that because int main isn't our focus. Already there are some built-in functions that are running, so we have to use these game display functions, and basically the main thing that acts to run this GUI is game display. Any changes made in this, any function, class, or anything called in this will be displayed on this screen, the screen. So so this is the mouse click function. This tells us where the our mouse is currently. If we see the terminal and we see there's this will, if I click mouse, this will show my coordinates. As you see on the terminal, this is my mouse on this GUI screen. So okay, and this is the timer, and then mouse press. This is displaying the terminal output as C out, x and y coordinates, and two parameters are given to this, int x and int y. This is the printable key. If I just hit exit button, that is right at the top, it will exit, which has a key ASCII of 27. So we can either assign a ASCII number, or we can just go and uh, compare it with the uh, character we want to. So actually now I was talking about that I have to change this to 1. So what I will do is just uh, say I will make it score 1. That will change it. But we have to run the make file. First we have to hit control save so that it gets saved. Then what we have to do is we have to again make the file and just wait for it, and then we can uh, again run this screen or GUI. The score is 1 now. Uh, Now should be very generic. The code should be very generic. Uh, that is, you should make classes in order to run. This is all coded in a grid manner. That is, if you see, if I can pull the terminal up and show you that the right, top left corner is actually 00, and the bottom is the bottom the bottom is actually 900, and whatever the aspect ratio we have there, that will be that is decided by this. The width, the maximum width is 1020 and the height is 840, and we can change this to whatever we want according to our needs and according to our size of which we are making. So if I want to do is 200 and 200, and I want to change color to, the colors can be changed here from the GL clear color. So I'm going to make it one and just hit the save button and the game, and then run the execute smaller window of I could say 200 by 200 and of green colors. And this is the common functions that we can use our in making different types of shapes like squares, string. We can use draw string to write something. We can make triangles, we can make lines. If these are not enough, there are other types of function too, which are present in utility.cpp to understand what actually the behind the how it is coded behind it. All the functions are coded in it, but you can also use is that utility.h, which has all the functions in it, like draw triangle, draw rectangle. You can convert number integer to string. You can random in range. You can draw round rectangles, you can draw strings, you can draw line, you can draw torus 2D. You can do anything by using these functions that are present in utility.h. And you can also change these functions as per your requirement. If you want to, you can make new functions out of it. And like, for example, you can change the string. There are You can change the font style. There are multiple font styles out there to write a draw string on GLUT. You can search and you can change it. So the basic important thing is not the int main in this case. For GUI, the main thing is game display. So everything goes above this specific line, and to get the input of the keys, you can use either the non-printable keys and the printable keys. Whereas if to get the uh, input from the mouse, you have to use mouse clicked or mouse moved. I will prefer mouse clicked because it is way easier to handle. So that's it for me. Hope you uh, did get a good understanding of